come out to say the only people or the only institution we rely on in this matter is the judiciary, then you are asking them to take up or to take actions that are illegal. And these actions that are illegal may be violent, it won't tell good on our society. So the All Eyes on the Judiciary movement is actually a pro-Nigerian movement, a pro-national movement. It is a movement championed by the best patriots, those who are most patriotic, and those who believe most in Nigeria's unity, those who believe most in Nigeria's democracy. We are saying that the Nigerian judiciary should not rely on technicalities to give its judgment, but they should rely on evidence, on law, on constitutionality. Anything outside that, we do not want a situation where someone who came forth comes first on the basis of technicality. We do not want a situation where we are told that, well, what you argued is correct, but because you did not file on time, or because there is a misspelling on your summons or on your argument, we are going to strike it out. We want these matters in the judiciary or at different courts across the land, at the Presidential Election Petition Court, and at the National Assembly and State Assembly Petition Court, and Governorship Election Petition Court. We want these cases to be heard on their merits. We want these cases to be heard on the basis of the evidence presented. Are those individuals who are currently occupying governorship, presidential, National Assembly, State Assembly positions qualified in the first place to contest that election? It is important that these things are ruled for posterity purposes, because if we get to a situation where Nigerians do no longer have hope, do not have faith in the judiciary, we run a risk of destroying this nation. And COPDEM is leading a movement to say that we want Nigeria to remain, that we want our democracy to be sustained, that we want our democracy to be strengthened, that we do not want anything to happen to this democracy. That is why we are saying elections have held with all the presumed irregularities. We are now looking at the judiciary to do justice. In fact, we expect the Chief Justice of Nigeria to be at the helm of this movement, because we are saying what he should say. We are helping him advance his argument that the judiciary is the last hope of the common man. Any system, any democracy, any nation that does not believe in democracy, that does not work to preserve the independence of the judiciary, the faith of the people in the judiciary, is a system prone to death. That system is sure to collapse. People who are currently benefiting or who have long benefited from the decadence in the Nigerian system believe that it will have to continue that way. But I have to remind us that Nigerians have taken enough. Nigerians are angry. Nigerians are frustrated. And in COPDEM, we are trying to ensure that Nigerians, the anger of Nigerians, do not overboil into something that might be considered illegal and destructive. We are trying to save Nigeria from going down. We are trying to save our democracy by saying that the judiciary, which is the last hope of the common man, must do its work without interference. The legal practitioner here has referred to a case where a member of a petition tribunal came out to say that attempts were made to try to buy over some members of the tribunal to give judgments that are not right. And up to date, we haven't heard that security agents invited those who were accused directly of trying to bribe members of the judiciary. And I want to call on the security agencies to stop harassing people who protest legally. If you harass people who protest legally, then you are encouraging people to take actions that are illegal. You are calling on people, you are encouraging people to take actions that will be detrimental to our national cohesion. If you continue to harass people, if you continue to try to stop people from embarking on rallies, from embarking on protests, from embarking on demonstrations, you are telling them to go back home and take up arms. And that will be very unfortunate. We are calling on the security agencies to devote time in arresting those who are causing trouble in this nation. We need their efficiency, we need their gallantry, we need their competence. In areas of this country where citizens pay taxes to non-state actors, we need their proficiency, we need their competence, we need their gallantry in areas of this country where civilians sit at home on Mondays, sometimes for 2 weeks, on a stretch without going to work because terrorists have ordered it. We need their competence, we need their gallantry, we need their patriotism in areas in this country where kidnapping, where terrorism have become the order of the day. They should stop harassing innocent citizens. They should stop harassing people who call for orderliness. They should stop harassing people who are expressing faith in the judiciary. They should stop harassing people who are calling for the right thing to be done. We are rather trying to secure a better future for them and for their children. They are not servants of the political class. They are servants of the Nigerian people. The security agents are Nigerians. They buy food in the same market that we do. They have dependents like we do. They understand how hard things are like we all do. They also understand that the individuals who are currently occupying political offices across the country, a number of them are not the choices of the people. They will also benefit if the judiciary do the right thing. So we are calling on the security agencies that their major task, their work, their loyalty is to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and to the Nigerian people. Not to the president, not to the governor, not to the House of Assembly member, not to the House of Representatives member, but to the ordinary Nigerian who pays tax, whose taxes are used to pay them salaries. They owe them that loyalty. Their allegiance is to them. And they may say that they are obeying orders from the executive, from the people in government. I know that the law does not say you must obey orders. There is something they say, lawful orders. They should only obey lawful orders. When you are told to go and beat up an innocent citizen for participating in a rally, you have a right to say no. Because your first power comes from the Constitution, and your second power comes from the people.
You see, one thing is very certain in this country, and that is time has come when consciousness has come onto every Nigerian. Why we are still spending time talking about this tribunal is because Nigerians suffered so much for the presidential election. People travel home and abroad to come and vote the candidate of their choice. The conduct of that election, the process of that election, which is what P2B is challenging, was not right. And Professor Yakubu Mahmood did not go by the set rules, the rules he set by himself. He rushed into announcing Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president of Nigeria. Unfortunately, we all know the failure of institutions we have in Nigeria. The fear is that now that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been inaugurated and is already there now as the president of Nigeria, will it still be possible for the tribunal to remove him? Or will he also use his might, his political sagacity, to do all the abracadabra to remain in power? Only time will tell. But I tell you most solemnly, the decisions of the appeal court will either make this country better or it will further plunge this country. I hope that judiciary will redeem itself this time. As you watch this video, share them with another person here. Our work is to continue to sensitize the public that they may know what is trending and take the right course of action. God bless you.